Yeah, these are really awesome. I'll start handing them to you. This is Insight Editions. So what we're doing right now is, obviously, you're a nerd, we're nerds, that's why we're here. Christmas is coming, and you probably want to buy some cool stuff. If you're like us, you like Die Hard. I know, it's a Christmas movie. We all agree. No one disagrees on that. But this is a Die Hard Christmas. It's a children's book, beautifully illustrated. Yeah. Also, incredibly violent and bloody, just like Die Hard.
It tells the story of Die Hard, complete with, you know, blood and F words and all that.
Yeah.
And this is funny. I saw this existed online, and I immediately pre-ordered it for you as a Christmas present.
You sweet man.
And then we got the one of the PR guys for this hit us up and sent us another copy, and I was sort of just like scratching my head and like, well, darn it, he spoiled Christmas. But yeah, this is MSRP of 17 bucks, and you can find it on Amazon, whatever. It's a good white elephant gift, I feel like.
Yeah, totally.
If people don't know about it, now you know
about it. You work at an
it.
office that allows like an acceptable level of children's book violence. This is the gift to get. And it sucks because like this is the gift you want, and what you're gonna get is, I don't know, like a Kohl's gift card. White elephants are kind of a pain in the ass. Coming up next, this is like one of my favorite books ever made. It's so wonderfully gross and stupid and weird. This is the Ninja Turtles Pizza Cookbook. This is once again by Insight Editions. This one goes for 25 bucks. I love pizza, as you can tell by, I don't know, my social media feed and my body and everything else. What's great about this is it basically gives you just tons of different pizza recipes. And what's weird about it is that they veer into borderline, like, this is the kind of weirdness that the Turtles would order on the cartoon. You know, and they're like, we have like blueberries and ice cream, anchovies.
Yeah, I feel like the whole point of that is that they were doing mostly like, you know, aftermarket sort of like pizza modding. It wasn't so much like, if they knew how to cook, they'd be like, oh, I don't know, just throw some tennis balls in a bowl of spaghetti and eat that.
Now, we've been debating for years as a society about, you know, pineapple on pizza and stuff like that, but how do you feel about pepperoni?
Pepperoni and sweet pickle pie.
I don't know about that. Let's flip to another one, Max. So this book actually, it veers into like,
come on.
What is the definition of pizza, right? Like there are zucchini boats with pizza. Is pizza anything that has sauce and cheese?
Guacamole pizza.
Guacamole pizza. Like we're getting into some,
it's just
I don't know.
flat thing that has food on top of it.
We're getting into some pizza sins. Leo's katana slashes. Can I talk about what's on here?
The hell is,
okay,
I don't like this.
This has crushed red pepper flakes, soy sauce, and dinosaur kale.
Ew.
Technically a vegetable, technically a pizza
kale on my
topping.
pizza.
I don't know about that, man. And then you get to the end of this book, and it gets totally off the rails, kind of like the Ninja Turtles do.
Yeah.
You know, there's like coloring and activities and stuff like that. Pizza ramen soup.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
shut
Leo,
it down. Shut it down.
Like, what are you talking about, man? That is not pizza. That's ramen soup. And you put
wet spaghetti. What are you doing?
Marshmallows in it. Weird, man. So anyway, this book is awesome. It's out now. 25 bucks.
That is 25 bucks. Yeah.
Last but not least,
this one.
Oh my God!
We're like fighting over this one.
I can't get over how cool this book is. This is called the okay. So this book is $50. It's called The Totally Awesome: The Greatest Cartoons of the '80s. Max, let's talk about this.
Okay, so yeah, this is basically a history book of '80s cartoons, and it's got a bunch of kind of original like concept art and you know, animation cells and stuff. And as you kind of dig into that, there's that Spider-Man you might remember from the memes.
Yeah.
And then there's He-Man and stuff like that. You keep going and you get, there's like weird
there's like inserts
little
and
bits
stuff.
and it's not like an original or anything.
Yeah,
but,
it's like a sketch of Inspector Gadget. They just glued in there to make you feel like you're like part of a production team.
You got like fake, you know, press releases and stuff.
Yeah, and like
or whatever.
the one sheets for like describing everything. There's like interviews in here talking about sort of behind the scenes stuff and making these cartoons. Every single turn of the page reveals another wonderfully nostalgic moment from something we grew up with.
But it's also, I don't know, it's a book. You read it. You learn about how these things came to be. I love the stories behind these. I mean, there's a bunch of weird stuff about the history of He-Man and how that got to come around. And I mean, back then they didn't have the kind of like real-time, I don't know, metrics of what was doing well and what wasn't. They were kind of flying blind, being like,
that's awesome.
Do you think kids would want to watch a show about like turtles that live in the sewer and eat pizza? And somebody was like, I don't know, kids are stupid. They probably would love that show. And they're like, sure enough, we did.
There's your boy, there's
I
Garfield.
hate that guy. So fun fact, I'm blocked by Garfield on Twitter because I kept going on Twitter and cyberbullying that stupid cat. Because he'd be like, oh, I hate Mondays. And I'm like, why? You don't go to work. Just saying, it blocked me.
You don't go to a real job either.
I don't know. At least I don't sit at home eating lasagna and like, I don't know, crapping in a box of sand.
I do. Anyway, this book is out now, $50. This is like I would say like just ask for this for Christmas or buy it for yourself. What's gonna happen this year for the holidays is you're gonna get a bunch of crap from people, like, you know, just bad socks and stuff like that, just ugly shirts, shawls people get, like scarves, just garbage. Buy this for yourself. This will make like the insufferable insanity of all your relatives coming over and like drinking eggnog and stuff like that really fun.
I don't know if you're gonna get much reading done with your aunt pinching your cheeks.
After this, watch our video about Akira, the box set. It's a manga, and you can't spell manja without manga. That's Italian for eat. If you'd like to eat more of our videos, you should eat this video about the 80s X-Men cartoon, which we also created using our hands. No. Oh, he touched.